Sunday morning entertainment news for you. We're getting a first glimpse of Daniel Day-Lewis in his first film since retiring from acting 8 years ago. A promotional image for Anemone shows the Oscar winner with fully gray hair and mustache looking up. Day-Lewis announced his acting retirement with the release of the 2017 movie Phantom Thread. But last fall, the three-time Oscar winner revealed he co-wrote a screenplay with his son, Ronan Day-Lewis, and intended to star in the movie. Anemone is his son's directorial debut. The world premiere of the film, described as fraught family drama, is set for the New York Film Festival, which kicks off next month. The limited theatrical release set for October 3rd, followed by a nationwide release on October 10th. Speaking of film, the Hawaii Film Alliance is gathering today in Waikiki at Moani's. HFA is a newly formed initiative dedicating to uniting the local film industry today, starting at 4 p.m., entitled Pilina Industry Meet and Greet, as they gather to foster a thriving collaborative film community in our islands. With no current TV series being filmed here, lots in the film and TV industry are eager to have productions filmed here, especially in the aftermath of blockbusters like Lilo and Stitch and Chief of War. Hawaii Film Alliance says they want to explore efforts to revitalize Hawaii's film industry. South Park is setting new records nearly 3 decades, 30 years after its debut. Comedy Central says last week's episode, which took aim at Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem, was the show's highest rated since 2018. It scored the biggest audience share in series history. According to Nielsen, almost 16% of all cable viewers were watching at the time. Across cable and streaming, the episode reached 6.2 million viewers in its first 3 days. The next new episode drops on August 20th. As summer cools and we reach the doldrums of the summer season, overall weekend titles on the big screen, they're falling under $100 million for the second time this season. Weapons, this is from Warner Brothers, expected to come in at $25 million in its second weekend, which is some pretty low numbers. Disney's Freakier Friday looks to be second at $14.5 million. Nobody 2 projected to finish out the weekend at $9.2 million for the weekend. Fantastic Four expected to dip down to 4th place.